Chilling tales of the unknown. 3 disturbing true stories unveiled. A recent online video has captivated and unsettled viewers, with its recounting of 3 separate, deeply disturbing true stories, from a relentless stalker to a possibly haunted foreclosure, and unexplained terrors lurking in a basement. These narratives tap into primal fears and leave a lingering sense of unease. Let's delve into the chilling details of each recounted experience. The shadow in the suburbs. The stalker next door. The first story plunges into the unsettling reality of being watched and targeted. Narrated by a woman who moved into a rented townhouse in Illinois, it details a gradual escalation of fear, fueled by the disturbing behavior of a neighbor. What began with unsettling late-night stares soon morphed into potential intrusions and a terrifying sense of being actively pursued. The narrator recounts waking to strange scraping and creaking noises outside her home, followed by soft footsteps near her sliding glass door. Despite multiple calls to the police, no concrete evidence of wrongdoing was found initially. However, the discovery of a stone deliberately wedged under her fence gate and a chilling incident where her back door handle was turned in the dead of night amplified her growing dread. Seeking to capture evidence, the narrator installed security cameras, which finally recorded a man in a black hoodie approaching her back door, even smiling at the camera before retreating. Shockingly, even with this visual evidence, the police indicated their inability to take further action. The story culminates in a hasty move after the discovery of muddy handprints on her glass door and a menacing note left in her mailbox, suggesting the stalker's awareness of her attempts to involve law enforcement. The chilling epilogue reveals that the new tenant experienced similar disturbing events, implying a persistent and deeply concerning threat. Whispers from the past. The haunted foreclosure. The second tale shifts to the realm of the potentially paranormal, recounting the unsettling experiences of a property preservation worker assigned to clear out a foreclosed home in rural upstate New York. From the moment of arrival, an eerie atmosphere permeated the property. Unexplained phone calls with only static, followed by a whispered warning seemingly coming from nowhere, set a disturbing tone. The discovery of a corkboard laden with obituaries in a sewing room further heightened the sense of unease. The true terror, however, unfolded when a rotary phone in the master bedroom began to ring insistently. Immediately after the mysterious whisper cautioned against answering a call in that very room, the narrator's intuition led her to avoid answering, a decision seemingly validated by the discovery of notebooks in the basement detailing names, dates, and cryptic sentences related to phone calls. The overwhelming sense of something being deeply wrong compelled her to abandon the property and report it as unsafe, adding another layer of chilling confirmation. A colleague who later visited the house reported the same rotary phone ringing, ultimately leading him to quit his job. While no logical explanation was found, the collective experiences strongly suggest a paranormal presence tied to the abandoned home. Terror in the dark. The basement knocking. The final story taps into the vulnerability of living alone and the fear of the unknown lurking within one's own home. The narrator recounts a series of increasingly disturbing events centered around the basement of a rental house. It began with faint, inexplicable knocks coming from behind the locked basement door. Initially dismissed, these knocks became more frequent and were sometimes accompanied by the unsettling sound of breathing. Despite a search by her landlord yielding no results, the strange occurrences continued. The tension escalated dramatically one night when the narrator heard the basement door creak open in the dead of night. A terrifying encounter ensued as she heard footsteps ascending the stairs, leading to a frantic attempt to secure the door and a palpable sense of pressure from the other side. Even after a police search found nothing, the unsettling activity persisted, culminating in the discovery of a broken padlock and an ajar basement door. Realizing the pattern of these events occurring only when she was alone at night, the narrator took decisive action, ultimately resorting to nailing the basement door shut in a desperate attempt to regain a sense of safety. The abrupt ending of this segment leaves the listener with a lingering sense of unresolved dread and the unsettling question of what exactly was lurking beneath. These 3 stories, while diverse in their specific terrors, share a common thread of vulnerability in the unsettling intrusion of the unknown into everyday life. The video serves as a stark reminder that sometimes the most disturbing realities are those that defy easy explanation, leaving us with a profound sense of unease and a lingering fear of what might be just beyond our perception.